Welcome back to the channel, guys. Third Gen Junkies. So today we're gonna continue on with what we started in the last video. We never got it fully done. We're doing the window regulators. We had to let this goop set up on the door card, so we got to reinstall that and put everything back on this. We're gonna vacuum out the center console, which has like 1,000 pounds of ashes in it, and put the shifter plate and everything back on it. And from there I got replacement seatbelt guides that screw to the headrest for both sides, because they're both, I believe both of them are trash, so we're gonna swap those out. Yeah, this one is not even on here, it's missing. So yeah, and then also, as you could tell, same as usual on 90% of third gen Camaros and Firebirds, the dash pad is absolutely obliterated, beyond belief. Cracked everywhere, all over the place. So I had a parts car that had a really nice one. This one here has no cracks in it. It's got a few little imperfections by the hole here and the other hole over there, but we're gonna put this one in it and put the dash pad cover on it to keep the heat off of it so don't crack anymore. Also, one thing I didn't tell you guys that I did the other day is when we got done with the regulators, as far as we could, I got bored. I mean, we had scraped all the purple tint off the side windows, so now they're all nice and clear. But I actually started going crazy on the back window, and now it looks like a snake peeled itself all over the inside of the car. So I got to clean all this mess up, and I want to finish scraping all the rest of this off.
Before,
wow.
After.
I also brought center caps for the rims, because as you can tell, none of them have center caps on them. And Ken just polished them up, and this is what the before looks like. It's oxidized and looks kind of crappy, and this is what it looks like after. It looks all shiny and brand new, and the imperfections are gone.
A few scratches, but
it looks a whole lot better. So now I got super shiny center caps that are going to go on overly crappy oxidized rims. So, but for right now, these rims are just going to stay on it for the time being, to get the until I get the other set of rims off Ruby that are actually going on this, because they're really good tires on it, and I got to buy one replacement tire for one that had a hole in the sidewall. Then they're going to swap them on, so this car will be completely mechanically sound, mechanically sound, so that we can take it on this cruise in a couple days, a COVID cruise. Supposed to be like 400 cars, and we're going to take Black Magic and take Purple Haze. And yeah, so right here I got new hatch hinges, antenna, which I'll probably have to paint, because as you can see, the antenna is missing. Replacement guides, you normally can't take these off of the car because they're molded around the actual seat belt itself. So what you do is take a hacksaw and you cut it right here in the middle, and then when you bolt it on, the seat belt lays right there. You can't even see that it's been cut. That's the only real way to replace them. The A-pillar trim on this car, as you can see, it's shattered out, and all these tabs right here are broken out. It's really old, really old ABS plastic. You can see it right there. It's upside down to you guys, but it says ABS. As you all know, I work at Wires Plastics Technologies, St. Charles, Illinois. I know a lot about plastics, and the technology for the plastics like this stuff back in the day was extremely horrible. The plastics that we have now that we use is 4 times stronger. It's durable, you can bend it, it's amazing. But so we're going to be replacing the A-pillar trims on both sides, the dash pad, put the door card back in, we're going to put the seatbelt guides in, paint the antenna, throw the antenna on it, and then after that I want to continue. I want to get all the rest of this off. Most of it's just, I think I just need to go over it one more good time and get the rest of the purple tint on it that's up here. I did, and I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, why did you scrape it off with a scraper? Because this is what I use right here with the blade. because I really don't care about the rear defrost. It won't be driven in the winter at all, ever, period. With all the rust that's already in the car, I would never drive it in the winter, and after I fix the rust, I'm definitely not going to drive it in the winter. And my daughter won't drive it in the winter either when she gets old enough to drive it, because it is her car. So we're going to go from there, and I'm going to start trying to put this door panel back together. This will probably be the last thing I do, but I am going to scrape all these, any of the black that you normally see on the rear defrost lines. I'm scraping them off flush so they're brown, because I really don't care. All that's coming off all the way around. All the silver is going to come off and it's going to be brown. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me because of the fact that I have another rear defrost, defrost delete hatch. God, that's a lot to say. But I have that, and I also have another hatch just like this off of a Heritage Z28 that has the stripes on it. The holes are different for the spoiler because as a low-rise spoiler, it was an RS car. Being that this is Z28, you would have to, you know, weld the old holes and then, you know, drill new holes in the deck lid and all that. And I really don't care. I do not care about the stupid rear defrost at all. So that being said, we're gonna get started on this and get this door panel and stuff back on here and get this going, because I want to get this stuff done. Tomorrow, I just got through working a 12-hour shift. Tomorrow is an 8-hour shift, and then we got a little bit left so that we can actually take this thing, even though the exhaust needs to be done and other stuff, take this thing on that cruise and at least have some fun with it. You know, my daughter will have a great time in it. We'll go from there. So get this thing started. Yeah, it's dead.
Clean the hood off.
Damn it, Ken, what happened? Move all this stuff over here. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you guys. I got 2 sets of good hatch shocks here. They're used, but they were good when I had them in my storage. And we're gonna try them out and see. I don't know if they're gonna work because this is a high-rise spoiler. It weighs like 7 pounds, and the stock RS spoiler is only about this tall. It only weighs probably half that, maybe even a quarter. So a lot of times they're not strong enough to actually hold it. These have to be the heavy duties. I don't know, but we'll find out. It's actually anything that'll kind of hold up a little bit better than what's there now will be great. So we're gonna go from there and put them on it and see what happens. So now, come on hood, and here she is in all her glory. 350 tune port, all stock. Runs good. She's a monster. Runs really good for 82,000 miles. Gotta put the battery charger on it. Try to at least get some power, roll the windows down. But we only got one hood prop right here, so right now you guys are probably gonna be looking at the engine bay for a second. Get this charger on, so I'm using my head to hold it up here real quick while I hook this bad boy up. White to black, red to red, and then we need as usual, you know, Ken gets bored and just grabs random stuff and does crazy things. That's mainly why I'm over here working on this the way I am, because he'll get bored. I'll be working on one car at home and he'll get bored and say, oh, I did this to your car, and then I got to come out and work on it, which I need to work on it anyways, but it's just funny how he does that. Okay, it's charging. There we go. Now the alarm's going off, so at least we got some power going to it, so I can actually roll the window down and keep going. As usual, stupid alarm or whatever this thing is. All right, here you go. You off. Hush. All right, key on. Hopefully I can get enough power to roll this thing down. There we go. Awesome. All right, there's that. All right, now comes the fun part. Put the door panel back on. Everything else is on. Everything's glued. They've got our tacky glue up here for our sound barrier. Only problem is this plastic here, he stuck it right here. It actually slides up underneath behind this metal plate, which is fine. It's just, you gotta, going up through these holes, sometimes a pain in the butt. So, all right, there's three tabs here, 1, 2, 3. They go 1, 2, 3. So you're just literally gonna take this, you're gonna put your automatic lock through the door, and then all I do is I line up that first one there, line up the second one, put the third one over it, just drop down and lightly press, click, 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 done. And then feel on the sides here. Usually they just line right up. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure they're all in. 6, 7. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a pain. You gotta give them more of a push. 6, 7, 8. And this door panel had never been off. And with it never being off, it tends to be a hell of a lot easier to put back together because you don't tear up the Christmas tree push pins as much as when it goes on and off, on and off, on and off. We call them Christmas trees because they're the plastic angle like this, and you push it in and it grabs. When you pull them back out, it pulls opposite way and tears them up. Well, you don't have to worry about that on this car because this is the first time it's ever been off. So with the first time it being ever been off, it's, you know, not a problem. So then take, oops, like this. Come on. Comes through like so. And they don't give you a whole lot of room to play with these things. Oh, that possibly could be why it don't fit, because I do believe it actually goes through here. So all I do is make some space here. So you can put the other one back together because he's the one that took them off. He's a master of it, but I've done this before a couple times, so why not? Right, no problem. Put that one on there.
Chrome.
It was black.
At some point it was black, yeah.
Yeah.
Push it forward as far as you can.
Hold on, my finger's in there.
No, sorry. It should just barely clear.
There it is.
Slip in. Now slide it back, and then slide the front in. There you go.
Okay.
Put all the screws in.
Yes, this is
that
the
one
one
goes in that hole.
And we have no
I thought I
tools.
left the bit in there last night. It's right there.
Yeah. Nope, not that bit.
No?
Oh, it's right here.
25?
Yeah, it's right here. I got it.
You don't have a gun.
Yeah, I ain't got no gun. Needs a gun. It will need to be hand tight anyways.
Put them all away.
We did what?
Put them away.
No.
We're supposed to do that.
Kenny Jr. There's that. Oh, that one seems a little too short. So, short, long, long. Obviously, these go on the outside edge. Okay. Alrighty then. Guess that's how you do it. It's awesome. Put this bad boy back up here. This is that one that's the weird angle. Still seems a little loose. Looks like it's more like a 20, but okay. Alright. Alrighty, there's all that. I'm still gonna clean the car out a little bit. Let's do this. Vacuum all this stuff out of here. Just to let you guys know, this Walmart brand oil was bought by the previous owner. I don't use that garbage. I only run Valvoline. So, that'll be getting switched out here really soon. But for the cruise, it's just going to stay the way it is. So, it is what it is. Where in the world did the ashtray go? What is this? The ashtray is there. Oh, it's a LED light kit. What is this? New IAC. I'll be changing a whole bunch of screws. The shifter plate looks good, but it's got a few meld spots there. So I'll put the shifter plate back in real quick. Get it over here and have a seat. Damn keys on the floor. Okay. Oh, come on, foot. There we go. All right. So I know he told me that all the screws are in the ashtray, which is a trick that I've done for years as well. So, I'll dump all this out. Here comes Ken and his LS swapped white car. Beautiful car, I might add. Extremely beautiful car. She's a noisy one. She's a little noisy. She's a little rowdy. What, the ones in the ashtray?
Yeah.
Yeah, but how come I got so many extras? Actually, maybe not.
Forgot which car I figured that out on.
Yeah, the funny thing is this one's missing a clip on the corner, so it don't don't lock down all the way, but whatever. Oh, my ashtray is broken too. Both corners. Whatever. So I almost smoked it anyways. Move that out of the way. Alright, next thing is shifter has these two holes right here. You can see that. I hope you guys can see it. And it has a little horseshoe clip that holds it in. So you just literally, what I like to do is get the horseshoe clip started in there first. Like so. And it's kind of hard to see down in there. But you just stick it on here. I'm going to slide it all the way down. Sometimes, depending, you can't put the horseshoe clip in unless there it goes. Just push it in. You kind of, sometimes you got to slide up and down on it while you're pushing in on the clip, and then it'll seat. So there's that, just like that. That's done. Center console lid is pretty well trashed in this car. I got one that's better. I'll probably swap out into this car. Oh, yeah, see? Put two screws back in it, one here and one over here to hold it up. And then it's got this thing here, which is the wing nut. This guy that holds it on there. It's just like a push-on clip. So I'll probably put this hush panel back up there, and then probably tackle the dash pad next. That's pretty simple. And then while we do that, this A-pillar seems to be on there pretty well, so I probably won't mess with it. I'll probably just get clips and replace this one because this one's trashed, and put the other one to the side, mark it, and put it in the pile for this car. I also just noticed that this vent is trash, which I have a whole bunch at home, which is cool. This vent down here is trash. They're kind of a pain in the butt because you gotta get them from the backside. So while I had all this apart, I should have did that, but it's fine because I'll end up just doing it later on. I'll put it on the to-do list. Same with that one over there is all cracked out, so I'll replace that one, replace this one on. So for some reason the carpet's all popped up right here, which is really weird. Not a big deal. It looks like the fuse box panel cover is missing on this car, which is a good thing. I have a parts car. I love having parts cars because I can just go grab what I need off of a parts car. But screw right into that hole here. Should be. And that'll hold the hush panel up. Like that. So the hush panel is on the bottom. For now, fuse box cover can come later. I'll add that to the to-do list. And we go grab the 7mm. Alright, dash pad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pop off the radio bezel, and there's like 4 or 5 on that side. And then you got them up here in these holes all the way up and all the way across. So get to ripping these out. Ooh.
back over and do some more work. So I said, well, I'll get back to you as soon as I can figure out when I can get over there. So I called her back this afternoon. I said, I'm available tomorrow or Monday, so I'm waiting for them to call me back.
That one. There's more behind this radio bezel, or radio bezel, speedometer bezel. And pull this one here, and then this one is usually a pain. I'm gonna round that one. More than likely, the way these normally work is they're not even that tight. You can usually just even, yeah, see, break them loose by hand.
Okay.
Like so.
Don't forget about George.
Alright. Actually, like this one right here that I took out didn't need to be taken out. So I can actually, like, yeah, I believe this one and this one didn't need to be taken out, because these actually hold the heat vents, so those don't need to come out. Come on. I've always taken them out. I don't know why. I don't need to. Alright. Alright, there's that. Okay. Now, we got this stupid thing up here, which is like the LED light for the alarm slash, I don't even know, slash automatic door lock something. I don't know. So this thing here is gonna get drugged down.
Oh yeah, fish. He's a self-independent contractor trying to make some money.
Get drugged down and out, because I don't want this thing here anymore. I thought the blue light was kind of cool. I'll tell you one thing, it's a pain in the ass. Rod, whatever. It's gonna get cut out, because I think that's what is actually killing the power to the car. That thing is on all the time, and the car don't get driven all the time. So what does it do? It kills the battery. I don't want that. Okay, so up and out.
Remember that house we did for Greg up in Bull Valley? First big one we did.
So, as you can see, look at the old one. Look at this. Completely gone. Gone. Trash. Corner gone. Cracked. This is a steel core.
Oh, must have been the other company.
Alright, so now we got that out. Pop the A-pillar trim clip. Ooh.
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Right. Okay, get back to work here, working on the car. I'm working on a car at home. What's wrong? Yeah,
I just cracked the
hobby type stuff.
corner of this one off. Oh, why it's so hard down
Oh no, I
there.
have 8 Camaros, so I'm working on one of the 8 in my collection. Yeah. Not the barn and drive. The car I got is pretty dirty.
Okay, so I gotta figure out now. I gotta figure out how the hell I can get this piece of plastic out of here. I mean, you can actually take this screw out and this whole piece slides up and out. It's kind of a pain to get back in, but I might have to do it to get that piece out. Oop. It would help if I would go the right way to take it off instead of put it on.
Well, yeah, 30 is the rainbow number. Probably never happen. I should take it to an auction. But,
Pull that out.
I've got it for sale at 40.
And then
just think about it.
see if I
Got a
can.
couple of deals
There we go.
come in. They didn't come
Pull
in
it
deals,
out.
they come in. I agree. Yeah, they want to make 10. They don't want to make 5. Well, hey, if I get 20, I'm making 10, so everybody's.
Start this screw back in. Make sure your gun is going the right direction this time, right? Yeah. Work smart, Chris. I think I actually stripped the hole when when I did that. Ran it too fast, but it's all right. All right.
All right, we'll see you later.
Do you have these style clips, the square ones like this?
To go in that thing, that channel?
Yeah.
You know what? When you say that, I think those are different.
The ones that go toward the front are the push pin style. The tiered push pin. But these ones are definitely different.
Now you're getting into some high dollar parts here, you know. I think it's these. Whoops. Which are also what hold up the front of the headliner. Yep.
So how in the hell do you get them out?
See this? Damn it! I have butterfingers today. Give me drop that one. See, it has this retainer. You have to push that in, release it.
How in the hell do you get anything up in there to push that in?
I don't know. I've never been able to get them out. I always break them. Maybe a flat blade screwdriver. You can stick a flat blade in there and push on that thing instead of the fork. Where's that little flat blade I had yesterday? Put it away.
Probably. I don't know. God, this one is not forgiving. I don't want to come off.
I've never got them out, but I've found a few tricks lately and things I've learned. So maybe one side or the other. Can you see that tab in there even?
Yeah, I'm on it, and I just shattered it.
Yep. So that is one of these. These are $10 a piece.
What?
Kidding.
Yeah, the ones up here, this one, and this one are these, and then you got 1, 2, 3 that are those.
Okay.
If I can get those out without breaking them, they're hard. They're still good.
Plastic's pretty brutal. I ordered those from Hawks, so I know I paid up for them. That's what I was joking about.
Yeah, but the thing is, seriously, how do you get them out without breaking them?
It's that old shitty ABS plastic too that shatters so easy.
Actually, these didn't shatter. I had to fight that one to get it to break just to get it out.
Yeah, but then it broke, it didn't bend. Ow. Did it break?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broke my finger. Holy crap. Clips go on like so with them pointing out toward you, so you can hopefully get them back off if need be. That one's almost a little shattered. Alright, so that's back in. Dash pad installation. Same dash pads. Alright, look at that. Dash pad install completed. And now, since it's a great car, and for some reason I don't know why, but I have this extremely retarded fetish. These stupid ass things. No, I said I don't know why, but I have this extremely retarded fetish. All my cars have one of these.
Oh.
Every single one of them. I mean, they're good. They save your dash pad from being cracked to hell. They absorb all the heat.
Sure.
It's just...
This one in this white car cracked over the winter. It's freezing.
Wow.
Cracked right here. When you put all that shiny stuff on there, it's going to slide right off.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the gas. Go shoop.
Oh, okay, there you go. Same match to the gray interior.
So it's kind of retarded, but I put a nice clean dash pad on this car just to hide it. I think Ken already put the antenna on. Imagine that. Ken. So I think it's got an antenna. I definitely need to get
That was a tough work.
Definitely need to get some wiper blades. These things are supremely shot beyond belief. But I think the next install I'm gonna do on this bad boy is actually let me see this. These cutters. I'm gonna handle this right now.
That smells amazing.
Too much meat.
5 a.m. again? Yep. I'll be here.
Boy, these cutters suck. This is really thick plastic. Well, okay. So seatbelt guides. Next install. Hey, they're labeled R and L. I kind of cut it in half because that's the only way you can get these off and get them on, like I explained in the other video. The problem is that one ain't gonna stay.
Glue it in.
Yeah, glue it in, but then when I get the seats taken out, that's what you do.
Like that thing.
Look.
Work any better for some fire?
What? Oh, in here? And I just slid this damn thing up in there. There it goes.
I think it looks better like.
Look at that. Seatbelt guide installed, done. Seats trashed. Imagine that. Especially the driver, as usual. Holy crap. It's a whole lot of work one day already. I really did all that. Hatch shock install, or test fitting I should say. See if what's good and what's not. That comes off. Yep. Slide this bad boy off.
Probably no good. Where's the one that came off? That one on the floor?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.